Wake up grateful every day, covered in favor, doused in grace. Only good vibes rolling through my way. Thankful that the Lord woke me up today. Got a loving family and solid friends. Ones that'll ride for me till the end.
Well, good evening, everyone. Let me make sure that we are streaming where we are supposed to be streaming from. And yes, we are. It is showtime. Welcome to another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, always doing the mostest, Tanya Evans, and I am super duper excited to be here on today because I get to give you part two of what I talked about last time I was before you. But guess what? It is Transformation Thursday. Yes, Transformation Thursdays. So if you are chiming in on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram, I see you chiming in. Thank you so much for chiming in. But YouTube, I said that already. But yeah, make sure you click like and click share. Click like and click share. Also, if you are streaming on YouTube, go ahead and click like, click share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. And like I said, today is Transformation Thursday. And I tell you the truth. Let me get this off the screen. Before I go any further, I am super duper excited about this third book that we are getting ready to put out there. And let me tell you about that. Let me show you a couple videos. Well, I can get into that later on. But right now, I want to talk about what I talked about last time I was on here, which is 7 ways to please the Lord. Now, I know we went through the first 3. Let me give me a sip of my coffee. And if you're just chiming in, go ahead, give me a shout out, say hey, because I know you're watching. I see y'all come on the screen, so thank you so much. But give me a shout out and say hey, how you doing? But last time we were on here, we talked about the first 7 ways. And the first way was praise the Lord. Give thanks. That's what my title was today. Oh, give thanks. And so that's a song too. That's a song. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Oh, he is good. For he is worthy. For he is good. Yes, he is good. I love that song. That used to be one of my favorite songs. Well, it's still one of my favorite songs. But yeah, so we talked about praising the Lord. We talked about living in the light. Now, praising the Lord came from Psalms 113, 1 through 9. And if you didn't see the last show, okay, go back and watch it. But then make most of every opportunity. And opportunities is always around. Matter of fact, we have an opportunity. I have an opportunity that I want to share with you at 7 o'clock Eastern. Oh, I got to change the time on that, but that's for the weekend. But that's for the weekend. Hold up, I need to change. It's actually 7 o'clock Eastern tonight, so in the next hour. So I'm gonna spend some time with you, and you're gonna be hearing that periodically during the show. And 7, 6, 5, and 4 o'clock Pacific. Yes, now I got it right. So I'll be getting these time zones. I'm still on Dubai time sometime, but that's the Zoom ID for the 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 p.m. Pacific time. That we're going to be showing the presentation of how you can travel more, travel better, and travel for less. And I can just show you all about that and tell you all about that at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 Pacific time, as well as, yeah. Oh, and the time, let's get that 3 o'clock Dubai time. And I don't know what time that is. What I'm about to say, what type of, I don't know if it's Eastern, Pacific, Mountain time, whatever. But yes, it is Transformation Thursdays. I crack myself up sometimes. I was sitting back looking over, thinking about some things. the third book that I, just released, and all these trips that allowed me to take, and all the people I met along the way. It has been a total blessing. And I just want to just, especially for the book, we actually did our pre-launch on my pastor's birthday, which was Tuesday. Yeah, because today is Thursday. So 2 days ago, we did our pre-launch. So I'm gonna do a little challenge, and there's going to be some drawings involved and prizes, but I'm going to need y'all to do some things for me to in order to get in position to not only receive a blessing, but to be a blessing. Because I mean, if it not been for the different things that I've gone through in life, I wouldn't be able to be a blessing. And that's one thing that the Bible says: I want to be a lender and not a borrower, above and not beneath. That's get inheritance. That's a song too. That's a lot to it. I'm a very musical person. A lot of business partners say I got musical Tourette's or movie Tourette's, because I'll bust out in the song or a scene from a movie or anything like that. But I was just thinking about all the things that I've recently just came back from Dubai for the second time in my life. And that, I don't know, the first time I went to Dubai, it was special. It was really special. But the second time, I don't. It was just an absolute beautiful thing. From the plane ride to the destination, I had spent time in Saudi Arabia. You guys, I mean, who goes to just be passing? I'm just passing through Saudi Arabia, and I'm so thankful for my businesses. For we booked the same flight, so we can be on the same flight, so we wouldn't have to travel by ourselves. And we got end up getting car excursions. We did. I mean, it's really amazing. The first time we did excursions too, like riding camels and having falcons sit on your head, on my head, and all that other stuff. It was, I mean, and then we did our book tour, which I'm gonna show you. Look, I'm going to go into it. Going Places season 2. I am so elated to be the authors of this said book. And man, let me tell you, I was in season. Hey Stanley, I see you chiming in. Thanks so much for chiming in. But it's been a blessing to be a part of both seasons and season 2. But we got some new authors in season 2 that I've had the pleasure of reading all of the authors, but the amazing things that we've gone through and have actually gotten through it. I've been just an amazing journey, and I look forward to seeing what else God got in store for everybody, because I'm gonna, I want everybody that I know to be a part of this. But 7 ways to please the Lord. On number 4 is going to be filled with the Spirit, and that comes from Ephesians 18 and through 20. And it says, I actually wrote it down for y'all this time: do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. And when I looked up the word debauchery, it was talking about being, just, loose. You know how people get, y'all know how y'all get when y'all have a little bit too much. See, when I be having my lemon drops on my trips, I know my limit. My limit is 3 lemon drops. 3. I can only do 3. Okay. And then I know that is like enough for me, because it tastes just like lemon head candy. And that's my favorite candy. But it said, instead, be filled with the Spirit, speaking to one another with psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit. Sing and make music from your heart to the Lord, always giving thanks to the Father in heaven. Look, that's what I said. Go give thanks. We giving thanks today. I'm giving thanks today. I'm being obedient. I'm giving thanks today. because when I look back over my life and the things that and endured to last, I didn't think I was going to make it, y'all. If I can just be transparent on this Transform Thursday. And I started, since it's Transform Thursday, I decided that I was going to redo my transformed manual that we did earlier in the beginning of the year. And it says, transform, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that's Romans 12:2. And you know what? It's time out excuses. It's time out for not living the way God say we're supposed to be living. Not this say this is what God say we're supposed to be living. He came that we may have life and have it more abundantly. And to be all the way honest, I mean, I've lost a parent. I lost my father when I was 15. I lost my stepfather. I lost my little brother. And his anniversary getting ready to come up. I lost him in November. And we lost my son and both my grandparents on my father's side. So, I mean, loss is inevitable. Death, death is a part of life. We live, but what are we doing in between the time that we live in and then we perish? That's something to think about. I remember I had a stroke in 2004. My business partner just recently had a stroke. I'm just like, that stress is a silent and deadly killer. And we need to do some more self care. And God gives us just that in the talents already give us. But moving right along, because I don't want to be, prolong the time, because like I said, I got this, presentation coming up. Has definitely changed my whole way of thinking, living, seeing things for what it is. But for the next is 5, submit to one another with love and respect. Ephesians 5:21-33. But I'm gonna only touch on 21 because to me that's the most important. Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. If you knew that every person, because every person got some Christ in, everybody has a conscience, they know right from wrong. To use their powers for evil or good is totally a good choice. But do unto others as I treat the way I want to be treated. Period, point blank. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing, but I just treat people the way I want to be treated. And when I don't get that in return, I just, I pray for them. I still love them. I be missing them, but I forgive them. But I'm not going to force myself on them. And forgiveness to me doesn't establish a relationship. And it's all about real relationships are a give and take. It's not just a giver and it's not just a taker. It's a give and take. That's real relationships. That's one relationship with Christ that I have. That's the realest relationship I'll ever have. And I love that relationship and I'm loving it. The more time I spend in my word, the more time I'm loving. And my mind it's I don't get excited about a lot of things that I used to get excited about. There used to be a time where I wouldn't answer my phone because I didn't want to talk to the bill collectors. Now I'll be talking to them and I'll be like, hey, okay, I got you. This is what we'll do. And this is when we'll do it. And I don't be worried about nothing else. The main thing be the main thing. I make the main thing. And half the stuff, I don't have those type of calls anymore. I remember always having those type of calls. I don't have those type of calls anymore. It's a wonderful feeling when you stop worrying about the things that you can't change and then do things that you can change. There's some things that you can do that you can change the situation, and a simple yes could take it. A simple yes. All you got, look, I'm about to bust out into another song, but yeah, a simple yes is sufficient, just like God's grace. That's sufficient. And then the last but most importantly thing to me is be humble. Be humble. And that's from Isaiah 66:2. And it says, has not my hand made all these things? God made everything anyway. And so they came into being, declared the Lord. These are the ones I look for, those who are humble and contrite in spirit, and who tremble at my word. I say, well, God, and that's the truth. But for me, from what my experience, my 48 years of living on beautiful earth that God created, I know to be true that what his words say, it is. I'm telling you what's going on in this world now. It's already been said. Kids turning against their parents. I'll leave that for Transparency Tuesday. But look, the world is crazy. War going on is what it is. But at the end of the day, we got to do what's pleasing and what's honorable to the Lord, because don't nobody got no heaven or hell to sin. We have to love one another, help one another. And one thing I can do is at 7 o'clock is going on at 7 o'clock. Yes, transformation too. And I'm trying to help you help yourself. That's all, because I'm already helping. Look, Lord have mercy. The Lord has truly helped me. Truly helped me. It took some time for me to really understand and grasp the fact that I've taken and seen 92 different destinations in the last 6 years of my life. 92. 92. Dubai being twice. I've been to Jamaica, Cairo. Man, I went to the motherland. And I'm going back. Like Thailand. I'm going to Thailand and the Maldives next year. I already seen it. I'm about to learn how to swim. Yeah, I'm about to learn. That may save my life. Much pretty water that I be seeing in all the oceans I done been in, it may just truly save my life. So I'm going to do that. Just not be afraid to learn new things. And here's one thing that you can learn at 7 o'clock in the next almost 30 minutes. 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 Pacific time. Listen, just inbox me, DM me, send me a SOS so that I could give you the secret password, because you got a password. And if you can't make the 7 o'clock one, guess what? We got plenty of plugins. We got the Chessman coming on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. So right after the one I'm doing, we having another one back to back. The chessmen doing it with their queens. I mean, look, it's a no-brainer, actually, but you got to get to. Yeah, you're going to need a word, because but the cat is out the bag, because he told me, and it's over with. I can't hold water in a brand new bucket. So if this was supposed to be a secret club, you can get in the secret club, because I got the 411 for you. But yes, another thing, this is what I need you to do. Now, this will need all 35,000 friends and family and all that stuff. And that is the sign up, register link for the Going Places Season 2. And it's very important to do it. Now I get to keep up with who all the support. We're going to do a drawing. Yes, y'all know I always like to give back and give, because it's better to give than receive. And I always want to give back. So I want y'all to get that link, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna show that for of from releases in November, and that's when I want y'all to get it. I want y'all to get in position so y'all can get y'all copy. Y'all go on places, little merchandise, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but because it depends. I mean, a drawn for all for the right roomies, because I'm telling you, you need to make sure you around some good folks when you taking these trips, so you won't get taken and you know kidnapped, and it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. And you got to make sure, and plus you make sure surrounded by family. And I just love my traveling. Boy, I keep aunties and uncles and cousins and sisters and all that good stuff. And look, I just, it's just a beautiful thing. And I just want you to look at these 2 short videos before I end it so I can get ready for the presentation. But I'll definitely want you to take.
Lord, I just want to say I'm grateful, and I appreciate the way you blow my mind. Don't know why you so faithful, 'cause you come to my
walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living on my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Purpose is my guide, I won't be denied. With every stride, I feel alive. Overcoming, thriving, I won't hide. In my purpose, I confide.
Yes, I am absolutely, positively so amped up, so excited. So I want y'all to make sure y'all do that. Get y'all get in position so y'all can get and be a part of that. Go along with me. So with that, on this week, we're gonna keep you posted. We're gonna share some information. But listen, give thanks for your current situation, because your latter will be greater. See you next time on 369 So Much More Than Travel. I'm your hostess, always doing the most, is Tanya Evans, and I'll see you at the beaches or the banks. But why not get to both? Have a good evening, everybody.
I love you for this.
They follow each other on the wing, you know, because they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. Stand there. Say the song. Ooh, I hope you change your way. Ooh. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change.
Tanya didn't come to play.
Could it be, pretend they